Hey there, Gemini. It's Michelle with Light and Love Intuitive Readings. Thank you so much for stopping by. This is your weekly message for January 8th through the 14th, 2019. And I just asked for whatever you needed to hear for this week. I know it's been a while. I was out with the flu and now I'm back. So I just let whatever came out come out, and we will go with your reading that way. And just a reminder that I do read all of my messages intuitively, but you can feel free to interpret them any way you see fit for your own situation. But please keep only what resonates and leave the rest. And I'm also continuing the January sale for 40-minute private readings for $25. You just email lightandloveintuitive@gmail.com. So your current situation, or what's going on with you right now, the energy surrounding you is that of the Hermit. With the Hermit, it's, maybe you're taking some time out, you're going within, maybe even retreating from some of the noise. For others of you, it's, if you're wondering, as far as your path is illuminated for you, and if you go within, you are able to have more knowing through your own inner guidance, and just know that your path is illuminated. But taking care of yourself, taking time out, retreating from the noise, and certainly going within is bringing out the inner guidance that you so need. So very wonderful place to be. And then I have here the King of Cups, very kind, compassionate individual, caring, very balanced. And so this could be you, or this could also be someone in your life, someone who's very just loving in nature. And then I have the World here, and with the World, it's, everything's coming together for you. This is could be a completion of an old cycle and the beginning of something new. This is a successful completion, and I am getting the feeling where just things are starting to fall into place, and you're starting to notice them, you're starting to see it, you're starting to feel it, and you're starting to know it. So very powerful, very powerful. And then I have here the Empress. Now there's a couple things that I'm getting with her is, one obviously could be the birth of a new idea, nurturing it, growing it, and taking it into reality, into fruition. But it also, on a more literal side, for some of you, could mean the birth of a baby. It could be bringing a child into the world, or adopting a child. So something that you are nurturing and loving, and it is making you feel just that wonderful sense of abundance and wealth and security and love. And it's just absolutely beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Then I have here the Six of Cups, and with the Six of Cups, that could be a little bit of nostalgia. It could be running into someone from your past. It could be getting back together with some old friends. It could be whatever it is sweet, it's nice, it's kind, it's nostalgic. It's making you feel like a kid again. As far as this goes, also, this card here is just a reminder to you that if you are in all seriousness and, trying to methodically get things done, and that it's time to step back and just look at things through the eyes of a child. Look at things with awe and wonder, because there are so many beautiful blessings right around us in the universe that sometimes we miss by going through our normal day to day. Now, I do have the moon here, and with all of this moon energy that's going on right now, it's very strong, very powerful, and you can use it to your advantage. But so this could be just that moon energy that's showing up for you. It could also be a call to you to face some fears and take that leap and, step out in faith. It could also be something that maybe is going on around you that you're not feeling, quite right about. Something's going on. Just to let you know, maybe it is something that's behind the scenes that's not being illuminated yet, but it certainly will be illuminated to you, and it, truths will come out. And I do have here, which is very perfect for this moon timing, is the 10 of Swords. So 10 of Swords, feeling the victim, feeling like you are, backstabbed or, stabbed to death by some horrible thing that happened to you in the past. Well, this is the call saying the day is dawning, brand new day, brand new cycle. You are moving out of this, and this victimhood or victim mentality really has no place for you in the future. It's time to actually release it and step out of it. Quit giving your power away to whatever this was. And yes, it certainly absolutely makes you feel horrible. This person is laying here with 10 swords sticking out of their back, but it's also something, swords is a mindset, and that's something that it is absolutely time to release that. Today's a new day. Tomorrow's a new day. It's absolutely time to release and let that go. And then right on the heels of that is the Ace of Cups, which is your cup overflows. It's a divine offer of love and compassion and kindness, but it also could be getting rid of that emotional baggage and rising above it. So it's a very powerful card, and it's a very nice new beginning. And with its placement here right after that 10 of Swords, it's seeming to me also that you are definitely releasing some of that emotional baggage. I do have here the 9 of Swords. There is something that's keeping you up at night, something that's making you feel anxious. There's something going on. It is a mindset, but please pay attention to what you're thinking, what your thoughts are, because this is more of a mindset than more, which makes it true for you, but it's more of a mindset than it really is something tangible. So pay attention to where your thoughts are going, and quite possibly you may need to just back out your emotions out of the situation. Slice it and dice it. Turn it, just take a look at it from a different perspective and see what you can get from that, because really by pulling back, taking your emotions out of a situation and being left with just the facts gives you a very, very different preview of the same situation, and it gives you a little bit of enlightenment. It gives you a little bit of a changed perspective. And again, with the Hanged Man, taking a look at things from a whole new perspective, but also being loose and free and allowing the peace to flow through you, allowing this energy to flow through you. We have some real powerful energy going on with these lunar cycles and eclipses and full moons, new moons. All of that is just bringing in so much, and it's given us momentum. It's given us the momentum to propel forward. The only thing that would slow that down or make it painful in such heightened energy, strong energy, is by having your mind in a place that does not serve you. So it's certainly time to pay attention to your thoughts, allowing peace to flow through you, allowing a whole new perspective to emerge. And if that is, like I said, taking a look at it from a different perspective, pulling your emotions back out of something, that will certainly help with that anxiety. And then I have here the 8 of Swords. So it is certainly, sandwiching the Hanged Man in between the 9 of Swords and the 8 of Swords. It's something where you feel stuck, but is something that 100% you have the power to walk out of. You are not stuck. This is stuck in your mind, but you are not physically stuck. You are able to harness the power, harness your own energy. You are able to take a look at things from a different perspective and then just wiggle your way right out of there and get out of it. So I do see here with the 10 of Wands that your burdens are actually lifting, and how quickly your burdens will lift depends on how quickly you decide to lift up your head and get your face out of your burdens. Because by being burdened, by being a victim, by facing fears, having, fears in your life, having this anxiety, having these things bother you, if you're focused on only that, you are going to return yourself more of that. So it's definitely a big call to face your fears, take a look at things from a different perspective, and just know that you are birthing something that is so wonderful, so beautiful, so abundant. And if rather than thinking or being stuck on thinking of burdens and mindsets and anxiety and overkill and victimhood, think of back to a time that you were just a happy child when you didn't have all these issues or troubles. Take yourself back there, because honestly, the troubles and issues snowball when we focus on them. When we allow them to die out a little bit, they go away. It starts to go away. And it's really a mindset of claiming your own power, knowing who you are, and certainly continuing to go within. Because when all of this chatter right here is removed, you are left with the silence and the void and the ability to hear and see and feel and know what your inner guidance is actually telling you all along, because it's never really left you. It just has been cluttered by some of the noise. So allow the peace, allow this energy to flow through you. Take a look at things from a whole different perspective, face any fears, quite possibly, just by intuitively looking at something, following your own gut, your own intuition, things will be illuminated to you a lot quicker than it will be if you are still harboring or holding on to some old baggage that really is not serving you well at all. So to clarify all of this, I have here the Three of Wands. So you are actually, passionately looking out, waiting for your ships to come in. You are pushing forward with an idea. You may have a little bit of lack of confidence here, but I'm telling you, you just need to take that leap of faith and know that God's got you and that this is okay. Everything is going well. Things are still working behind the scenes, even though you may be possibly focusing in a more fear-based direction. So try to shift that fear. Take a look at things without the emotion attached to it. Take a look at it from a different perspective, and just know that it is time for you to push ahead. Push ahead, push further, and you will have everything that you need. And then I have here the Eight of Cups. And with this Eight of Cups, he's walking away. They're walking away from something. So hopefully it's walking away from the mindset and the burdens and that sort of thing. And it actually, walking right into the sunset here. This is the right thing to do. So leaving something behind. Hopefully, like I said, it's the mindset, it's the fear, it's changing your perspective here. But if you are actually physically walking away from something or moving away from something, what you need to know is that even though this may be a painful time or an upsetting time, it is actually the right thing to do. And if you don't know right now, it will certainly be illuminated to you. And then I have here the Seven of Cups, and it's just a quick reminder. This is beautiful here. Very beautiful. A lot of things come in packages that may look really, really good and really, really enticing, but that is absolutely 100% where you put your own intuition into it, because even though it's in a pretty package doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be good for you. And with that, by following your own gut, paying attention to your own intuition, that will absolutely give you the accurate guidance, 100% accurate guidance. And then I have here the Two of Wands. So it is time to push forward. It's time to move forward. And you know what? In this card here, it doesn't matter which way you go. The path is illuminated for you. And again, I said this with the Hermit. By following your intuition, it's almost like bing, everything just lights up for you. So really pay attention, listen to your inner guidance, and follow that. And if you're still not quite sure, it's go with your bliss, go with your happiness. What makes you happy? What makes you feel good? What if it's something that makes you feel victimized or stuck or anxious, then it's not the right path to take. You take the other path. So follow your bliss, follow your excitement, follow what you love, and that will always return to you more of that. Absolutely. Very beautiful. And then I have here with the star that it's your hope, your faith, your dreams, it's all of your wishes, it's having balance, it's actually healing as well. So very healing. Hopefully you're healing some of those areas that are challenging you a little bit this week. And then it's pushing forward, watching your ships come in, making those changes, walking away from what you have to walk away from. And you end up here with Six of Wands, victory, success, even recognition. This is very powerful and very beautiful. So don't let yourself get sidetracked. It's okay, because, you know, if you do get sidetracked, it's just knowing or recognizing that things are not serving you and being able to leave them in the past where they belong is your best, quickest way. But if you still have more to learn and you still want to wallow in it, that's okay. It's just going to slow some things down. And what I'm saying with this energy and with this moon energy that's going on now, it is so powerful that it can really propel you if you just allow the flow, go with the flow, and just let it take you to victory. And then I have here brand new opportunity. This is the Ace of Wands. This is something that you're passionate about. It's opportunity, it's bliss, it's happiness, it's following your dreams, creating your dreams, getting inspired. It's just absolutely beautiful, absolutely powerful. So here's your new beginning. It's a new passionate beginning, and it's something that is absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to pull from the Angel Tarot, and we'll see what else we can clarify for you here. Here's one that just came out. Thank you, angels, archangels, spirits, and spirit guides, all from pure and divine love and light only. Wow. Okay, so you have a little bunch that just came out. So let's see what we ended up with. I'm going to start with those that came out first. And the first one is Ace of Water. This is falling in love or the resurgence of a relationship. This is also spiritual growth and enhanced intuition. So really pay attention to your own intuition. And for some of you, this is even a new home. This is something, you have double this energy here of the Ace of Cups. Very beautiful. Allowing the flow, allowing the love to come in. It is okay. Have no fear. Face your fears. Allow whatever this is to come through. Very powerful. Then I have here the Seven of Fire, and it says, defend your beliefs and your decisions. Stand your ground and choose your battles wisely. So yes, you defend your beliefs and your decisions if you have to stand up to someone. Don't beat it to death, though. Yes, stand your ground, but also pick your battles. Because if you are fighting about your beliefs to somebody who believes totally opposite, it's a worthless fight. So you might as well just walk away from that. So sidestep any drama, but certainly stand up for yourself and what you believe in and claim your power. Own your power and take the power back where you have happened to give it away to these other situations here. Then I have the Lovers, and it's intimate relationships, carefully weighing your decisions, and it's also good health. So a lot of love here, a lot of Cups energy. You have the Lovers, so it's a divine intimate relationship. This could also be something that is platonic in nature, could be a business partner, but it's seeming to me like this is a love intimate relationship, and it's just again, you know, weigh out your decisions. Just carefully weigh your decisions. Follow your intuition, and your guidance will never steer you wrong. Then I have here the Knight of Earth, and it says it's time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments and you have a guardian angel watching over you. So very, very nice. Have that comfort in knowing that you are watched over by angels, and your guardian angel is right there, just reminding you, hey, I'm here, lean on me. But it is time to buckle down and get things done. Allow that passion to unleash. You have the 2 and 3 of Wands. It's time to push forward. This is the time, and the time is right for you. And then I have the 4 of Fire. This is contentment, peace, and abundance. A happy home life in the successful completion of a project. There's a milestone going on right now. And with that milestone, you are absolutely feeling, the sense of accomplishment, and it's giving you more passion. And again, there's more opportunity there being divinely handed to you. So follow your bliss, follow your passion, follow your dreams, and allow things to just unfold. Don't get all pushed up against it and cause the resistance. Just allow the flow to go. And the 9 of Fire reminding you, don't give up. Protect what you have created. Have courage. But most of all, believe in yourself. You have to have that belief in yourself that you can be, do, or have anything that you want. You can bring any dream, any love, labor of love projects, whatever. You can bring those into fruition. You just need to remember who you are and have the confidence and allow that God confidence to flow right straight through you. And a need for balance. This is balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise, and waiting for perfect timing. And that can also have something to do here with the 7 of Cups, that you do have a decision or a choice that needs to be made. Like I said, there are, some things that are in pretty packages and other things that are truly good, and maybe they're not as appealing on the outside. But what you need to do to discern is to follow your own intuition. And that comes from quieting your mind, retreating from the noise, retreating from the drama, and allowing your own inner guidance to just open up that path for you. Then I have here the 8 of Water. This is the desire to move on. Search for something more meaningful. This is also spiritual and emotional growth. And with that, also with your Ace of Cups too, that's spiritual insights and intuition and growing and building on that. So you may be going through this spiritual growth spurt, and it is actually helping you to weed out. Maybe it's bubbling up some of these things for you to recognize and release them. So it's the search for something more meaningful to you, spiritual and emotional growth, but also a desire to move on, feeling like something is not making you maybe as happy as it used to, or wanting to switch up your direction. But like I said, now is the time to push forward. You really need to pay attention to your own intuition to get that answered of what direction actually to go to. And then finally I have here the 9 of Water, and this is your wish coming true. All of your concerns fade away, and you have an absolute love of life. You are loving life, new vitality, you are feeling it, your wishes are coming true. Absolutely beautiful and powerful. You have a lot of energy here, a lot of power, a lot of love, a lot of intuitive insight here. You do have some things that are running through your head that may possibly need some adjustment by looking at things from a different perspective, maybe even pulling out, like I said, pulling out the emotions, leaving yourself with the facts, seeing how that works for you. But you are creating abundance. Everything is coming together for you. Your path is totally illuminated for you. You just need to tune in and pay attention to what your gut is telling you, because with 100% precision and accuracy, your inner guidance will steer you in the right direction if you hear it. But if you're bogged down by a little bit of drama, chaos, turmoil, anxiety, things going on around you that you're worrying about, it's time to release the worries and cares and allow yourself to move forward, because it's shifting. Your burdens are lifting. So I have here 3 Moonology cards that I pulled, and it's just in honor of this moon energy going on, and it is pretty profound. It's strong energy, and let's see what we have to say. The first one is a new romantic cycle begins. So for some of you, there's love coming in here, and it's absolutely making you feel like your cup is overflowing. So it says here, give and take could well be the answer to whatever dilemma you're asking about. Compromise may be called for. It's time to start negotiating or even renegotiating. When this card comes up, it's a restart. There's a restart for you and someone else, or a new relationship could be beginning. And in that case, the chances are this will be a healthy and well-balanced connection. Anything you do after pulling this card, doing it in pairs is advised, such as teaming up with someone in business or in your personal life. What relates to this card suggests that whoever is at the heart of the issue you're addressing is someone who will be open to talking things through. Avoid being selfish. It won't get you anywhere at this time. So with that new romantic cycle coming in, and we do have the Lovers card here, you do have the Ace of Water here that's also saying falling in love or the resurgence of a relationship. This is telling you very clearly that for some of you, brand new relationships coming in. For those of you who are already committed in a relationship, your relationships are certainly going to the next level. This is a new romantic cycle that's beginning, and it is very beautiful, very strong. You feel like your cup overflows. It is absolutely, absolutely beautiful. And then another call here to remind you, meditate and contemplate. And that's again on speaking with that Hermit card as well. And it says this card speaks of dreams and romance, soulmates and poetry. It suggests there's a new start coming your way that's connected to a matter that leaves you feeling somewhere between having your head in the clouds and being in a totally altered state. So this is honestly, this relationship or this relationship resurgence is really making you feel like your head is in the clouds. If you're onto a good thing, then wish hard, because the words of your soul and your heart could bring about the manifestation of your dreams. If all that sounds a little wet and watery, then it is, because this is a new moon in Pisces card that came out, and it says it can suggest a last ditch chance to make your dreams come true. So you have 2 cards telling you about your dreams coming true. You have more talking about this beautiful combination, this partnership that is either the resurgence of an old or existing or a brand new one coming in. Whatever this is, it's going to knock your socks off. It's going to make you feel so good and so happy, and it's making you feel like your wishes are coming true. And then I have here finally is you are very close to achieving your goal. So let's see what that one has to say. And there's the card here. You're very close to achieving your goal. And it says, this is the gibbous moon. And the gibbous means bulging. What a descriptive word, right? Well, pulling this card at any time of the month suggests that the situation you're asking about is bulging with possibility and coming to a peak. But this isn't an ending card with a neat yes or no answer. Rather, you're being reminded that some adjustments may yet be required before you get what you want, though you certainly are on the right track, which is hopefully reassuring for you. However, there's also a sense that the situation is a bit tense, so don't push too hard. One false move and the whole thing could blow. That is not meant to scare you. It's just meant to let you know that there's a fuse attached to the situation, so be careful if you choose to light it. So follow your intuition on this, because it's saying don't push too hard. If you make a false move, it can blow. The situation may need some new adjustments. There may be some adjustments. So yes, you're very close to achieving your goal, but there still may be some adjustments that you have to make. And I believe with the Seven of Cups, it's talking about following your own intuition and making sure that you are using accurate guidance to get your answer. I hope you all have a wonderful week. Please let me know how this resonated with you. It's good to be back. I missed you guys. I love you guys. And don't forget 40-minute private readings for $25. Just email lightandloveintuitive@gmail.com. I will see you next week. Bye-bye.